I will focus on the theory of new ethnicities from Stuart Hall. Let me ask two questions first. Where are you from? What is your cultural background? The answers are multiple. They can be Indian, German, and also Chinese Australian. The minority group of Chinese Australian is new ethnicity. According to Stuart Hall, ethnicity refers to a group of people with shared culture, language, and history in constructing identity and individuality. However, ethnicity not always fixed. It is regarded as a continuing process through changing, developing, and finally shifting to the new ethnicities. The notion of new ethnicities is highlighted in reconstructing culture and flexibility in race and ethnicity. Then I choose Chinese Australian as an example to explain how they reconstruct ethnicities. This group of people are Australians, but why don't we call them directly as Australians? Because they have experienced cultural mixture. They are not simply defined as Chinese or Australians. In general, it can be divided into two categories, which are migrants and Australian-born Chinese. For migrants, some of them are adults when they immigrate to another country. They have grown up in China with a certain culture for many years, so their features remain stable. However, they have to integrate into the local society. They come into contact with new culture gradually and become familiar with them in their daily lives. Their ethnicity starts to reconstruct with changing circumstances, and the influence from two different cultures can be also reflected on food. Dim sum is one of the typical examples. It is improved by a Chinese migrant chef in Australia based on the original taste, because he added some Western flavors of it, and now it becomes very popular in Australia. For Australian-born Chinese, there are always second, third, and fourth generation members of this group. They don't have such a deep Chinese cultural foundation because they have grown up entirely in a Western environment. Their mother language is English. They are educated in a very different way. However, they may receive the Chinese culture from their parents, festival customs, and family habits. Over the time, the connection of those two different cultures will intertwine. They might be not good at Chinese, but they can still communicate with others in Chinese. As a result, they are essentially different from Australians. Hall's argument focuses on this group of people as well, because they try to express their new identities in various forms. For example, some dancers wear Chinese costumes for street dance. Also, variety of Chinese Australians use media to introduce their experiences and differences from Chinese. They also show their school lives and do some cooking shows with Chinese dishes to the public. The following is an example that a YouTuber invited some Australian-born Chinese friends to share own experiences.
I'm Australian-born Chinese.
I'm Mike, I'm Australian-born Chinese from Melbourne.
Hi, my name is Cherry and I was born in Hong Kong and moved to Australia when I was 2.
Hey guys, how are you? My name's Sunny. I wasn't actually born in Australia. I was actually born in Shenzhen and I moved to Australia when I was 2.5 with my family.
Hi, my name's Joan and I'm an Australian-born Chinese.
Hi guys, I'm Teresa. I'm Australian-born Chinese.
Hello, my name is Kenneth and I'm an Australian Asian.
Hi, I'm Maggie and I'm an Australian-born Chinese/Filipino.
Hi everyone, my name is Tom and I was born in China but raised in Australia.
New ethnicities are full of complexity and diversity. It is a condition of multiculturalism. Ethnicity is still changing when it encounters new culture. In media world, people use it to think about their identities in many ways. Thank you.